Well, OnMobile is trying to put episodes of partial failure of corporate governance behind it, but it seems the episode has raised questions on what exactly went wrong to begin with. Arvind Rao spoke to various people within and outside the company to piece it all together.
Arvind Rao's departure as a promoter of OnMobile on the 9th of July has given the company a breather, but its corporate governance troubles are not an overnight phenomenon. They have been in the making since late 2010. CNBC TV 18 learns that in November 2010, Rao pledged a significant chunk of his shares with Kotak Mahindra Prime as security against a personal loan, when the share price was 277 rupees per share. Now Rao's reasons for the loan remain unclear. He has not responded to repeated queries, and Kotak Mahindra Prime has declined to comment, citing client confidentiality. But we understand that some of this money was used to buy an additional 1% stake from the market a few days later.
The problem was that over the next few months, the markets tanked and the stock price dropped to 98 rupees per share on 15th of July 2011. This drop in value forced Rao to ask the board to hike the cash component of his salary from 1.1 crore rupees to 3.6 crore rupees.
OnMobile has not confirmed whether he got that hike, but said, and I quote, "CEO's compensation review is an annual process and is contingent on the net profits of the company. The board cannot approve compensation of the CEO as it is contingent on shareholder approval." End quote. Rao is also learned to have initiated a series of related party transactions with companies he owned, Mobile Traffic and Rife Mobile, without board approval. These firms had once provided OnMobile with content, but this time sources say the attempt was to raise inflated invoices on OnMobile to book revenues in Mobile Traffic, inflate its valuation and sell it back to OnMobile at this inflated valuation. This failed when the OnMobile board aborted the process midway, thus preventing any financial loss. On this, OnMobile told CNBC TV 18, and I quote, "The special review focused on certain specific transactions that Amarchand and KPMG were asked to look into, while strong alternate controls ensured that OnMobile did not incur any financial loss. The board called for a review of the governance mechanisms and internal controls to further strengthen them." End quote.
But that is of little succor to shareholders. To cut its losses, Kotak Mahindra Prime has sold a majority of the OnMobile shares pledged by Rao and now holds only around 1% in the company. And in order to boost investor sentiments, OnMobile has bought back a 3.52% stake from Rao and his companies. But with the stock wallowing at around 36 rupees a share, shareholders are left holding the bag. In Bangalore, Vinitha Atre.